G'day, Josh here, and as you can see, I have Rewind Master, the Fire Master, 105 overall, Allen Iverson. His stats are absolutely insane. 100 speed, 100 3-point shot, 105 scoring with contact. Obviously, Allen Iverson is known as a ball handler as well, and I'm definitely going to be testing that out with his 99 dribbling. Now, I'm going to jump into a couple of showdown quarters that I recorded yesterday when I was away from home, as I was not planning on keeping this Iverson, as I actually have the golden ticket point guard Iverson on my bench, and you can't keep both of them. So this is gameplay I recorded yesterday before popping him up in the auction house, and you can see that we start off very nicely with that 3-point make. He's an absolute weapon from all over the court. He's one of the most fun cards to use as well, although I do prefer him as a point guard to a shooting guard because I really like tall shooting guards. You can see there his inside game is fine. A little bit later in this, you will see that his height does affect him a touch. It can be tough when you are matched onto a taller shooting guard, that's for sure. We get the pick off there, find Iverson, and we just put a little ball handling clinic on. We get nice and open, little sidestep. Unfortunately, we missed that shot. That would have been fantastic if we had made that because it was a really great move to get open. And it actually looked like an Iverson type move too, but I love the way he does his little hesitations, his crossovers, even his spins. That was a horrible decision doing a pump fake in the lane like that, but luckily we get that steal. Don't be afraid, guys. If you miss a shot or get a block or something and the opponent grabs the ball, if you've got a player nearby, quickly switch to them and just spam that steal button a couple of times, because sometimes what can happen is they won't pass straight away and you can get lucky and you can get the ball straight back. So it's definitely something that I try and do off missed shots and things like that. We get it back to Iverson here, through the legs, post up, reverse back out. We're doing all sorts of ball handling, and bang, we miss that perfect release. Probably over dribbled that possession a little bit. We do get the ball back though. If you're looking to do dribble moves, I actually have a video out that was released for last season, but all of it, everything in that video still carries over to this season. But essentially, you're just double tapping that skill button. Does different things if you're sprinting, if you're walking, and different things you do. The thumbstick direction can help it as well. You can see we get a really nice layup finish there. The amount of steals we're getting this quarter was pretty crazy. Can we get one with Iverson? I actually pulled out of that because I didn't want to get the double team foul. Sometimes you can catch it just early enough that you can prevent that foul from happening. And look at that. Right in Kawhi's face, he somehow got that to go. Such a frustrating thing. I really hope they fix next season. You can see the Iverson that was defending me was not biting on those pump fakes at all. So he actually forced me to take another bad shot there. In normal gameplay, I probably wouldn't take that, or I'd pass out to someone else, but it's a bit different when you're just trying to highlight one single player. So we end that one 13-4. We're going to jump straight into a second showdown quarter with this Iverson. He's such a beast. 105 overall. Any card with that sort of rating is going to be absolutely insane, and this Iverson is no exception. And obviously, if you're an Iverson fan, if you're a fan of the Sixers, this is such a great card to have on your lineup. The card art is fire as well, which makes sense given that it was from the Fire and Ice promo. So this one we start with a fadeaway corner three, and he gets that to drop. And I love the way he does a little 3-point celebration animation. Now that's what I'm talking about. We got that ball back from the inbound real quick. Little pump fake there, see if the defender bites, which they don't, but we get the super weird bank shot, which somehow was recognized as 0% layup. I don't get it, but the shot went in, and that's all I care about. It was a risky long pass. We find Iverson, and we do a little step back, and that's where the height is a bit of a factor. That was my fault as well. I kind of just did the step back in the vicinity of the center or the power forward on the other team, which is never a smart thing to do. But generally speaking, he's going to be undersized no matter who he's matched up against, especially in a shooting guard position. But his handles and his shooting ability and finishing with contact ability sort of almost makes it or offsets it. And the fact that he's got such incredible ratings definitely helps. We find Iverson in the corner, This is a really cool move, little crossover, hezzy spin, and as the defender's facing the complete wrong way, we just pull up for that shot, get that to go, which is awesome. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have actually seen that little spoiler. I dropped that yesterday. Make sure you are following me on Instagram if you're not already. It's the same, just Forkatosh Gaming, Akatosh Gaming, however you want to pronounce it. Search me up on there because I actually drop a lot of content on there that doesn't make its way to YouTube, little tips and things like that, little real short pictures and videos. So if you want some additional NBA Live mobile content, make sure to check me out on Instagram. So we're up 11-2 this quarter with a minute to go. Trying to get that steal with Iverson, but Barron with that great looking orange headband does not give up the ball. And I don't think that's an open shot. I had a defender pretty close to that. That is something that I personally feel is a glitch, and I've discussed it with EA. I hope that's something that they can fix next season, because it feels pretty bad when that happens and it comes up saying open shot and you've put in a lot of work. Instead, I was having a lot of trouble getting the ball to Iverson, but I finally do. Once again, not biting on that pump fake, but it doesn't matter because we get that contested shot to drop. He, as I said earlier, he's a real beast, a real weapon inside, that is for sure. If he's not getting blocked, he's probably making the shot. We give up a wide open lane to Karl Malone. You know that if that happens, he's just going to throw down a dunk. So try not to do that. Don't be too aggressive if you're going to give up a dunk like that. We do the little drive animation pass, get it back to Iverson, and he makes that layup as well. Trying to get that last minute steal for final possession. It's not going to happen, unfortunately, but we had a pretty solid 2 quarters and we do finish the game with a block there. This Iverson is an absolute beast. If you can build him from the rewind set, I would highly recommend doing it, and you can probably make profit on it if you want to sell it as well. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more exciting content like this.